Hello students, today I will explain about laws of reflection. So there are two laws of reflection. The first law of reflection states that the angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection at the point of incidence. Okay, so what is the angle of incidence here? This angle. Okay, I have represented as a by I. So this is the angle between the incident ray and the normal. So the angle between the incident ray and normal is called the angle of incidence, and reflected the angle between the reflected ray and the normal. This is the normal and this is the reflected ray. The angle between them is called the angle of reflection. So according to the first law, their angle measure value of these angles are always equal. Suppose if it is 30 degree, then this angle is also 30 degree. Okay, so here angle I is called angle of incidence and angle R is the angle of reflection. Therefore, according to the first law of reflection, angle of incidence equal to angle of reflection. Okay, so it is angle I is equal to angle R. So this was the first law of reflection. Clear? Now, second law of reflection. At the point of incidence, the incident ray, the reflected ray and the normal lie in the same plane. So as you can see in this figure, that here I have drawn one plane. The plane is PQRS. So in this plane, the incident ray, the reflected ray and the normal, they should all lie in the same plane. Okay, so this is the second law of reflection. You can consider that this direction is your x, the vertical is your y, and this perpendicular direction is your what? Z direction. So here your direction plane PQRS is in the xy plane. Clear? So according to the second law, all these ray, incident ray, reflected ray and normal should lie in the same plane. So this was your second law of reflection. Clear? So what is the first law of reflection? First law of reflection is that the angle of incidence and angle of reflection are always equal. And second law states that at a point of incidence, the incident ray, the reflected ray and the normal lie in the same plane. Okay, so plane means you understood. Suppose this is a page, this page represents the plane. So in this plane, all these rays are lying. Incident ray, reflected ray and normal are lying. So this was the first law of reflection and this was the second law of reflection. Clear?